Okay, well, back on the Nakamichi Music Bank MB-3s. So I've spent probably the last 3 hours stripping old units out, trying to find a gear for this customer. And I thought I found it. Look at that. It is perfect. There's no cracks. It moves freely. Everything is absolutely perfect with this thing. And then I laid out the old gear next to it, and I'm like, no, that one's way too small. The original, that is. The new one is way too big. So strike one. Strike two. Check out this one right here. That one might be the one. Sure looks like it. It's got a little bit taller top to it than the original one did. Actually, this was strike two, sorry. I do believe. There it is. And that one does have a crack on the top. Let me try to stand it up. So it is cracked, but it is not cracked down on the gear portion, only on the top portion. So I thought, you know what, I'll keep looking around. Maybe I can find something. That's the one I just showed you. Look at that one. No cracks. There's hair on it, but there's no cracks. It moves freely. I just need to make sure it's the right diameter. The shaft size is going to be pretty consistent from basically model to model, but this one has absolutely no damage to it. And so I'm hoping that the number of teeth are correct. It does look like the diameter might be slightly larger. Ah, dear. Yeah, I'm going to say the diameter is slightly larger on that one than the Nakamichi. Doggone it, I thought I had found the holy grail of gears. Well, in that case, what I've got to do is basically count the number of teeth on the old gear and then the diameter of the shaft and make some dimensional drawings and get a hold of the customer. He believes that he has found a 3D printing person that can replicate this gear correctly. The only other thing that would change this is if I could actually change the whole gear train if everything else was the same. That would work, but I don't believe it is. So I think I'm going to give the old gear to the customer and let him send it off to a 3D printing shop and see if they can replicate it, hopefully without the crack. I don't need an exact copy. So I thought I had made progress. Well, that's another 3 hours of wasted time, but I'm not going to bill the customer for it. It's stuff I needed to do. I needed to strip down some CD players. I had a boombox that had been here way too long, and let's see, one was a DVD player, one was a CD player, and I stripped all those out, and so got rid of some scrap at least. But yeah, I thought I had found it. Doggone it. Well, on to the drawing board. Well, another failure video. Thanks for watching. And I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that says, well, try the gear. It might be the same. So I went ahead and slipped the gear on to the original motor shaft, the one with the crack in it. And it does mesh, but it's way too tight. It's so close. Prior to the gear failing in the original gear, I could turn this very easily. There's one little spot where it turns quite easily. And I had thought about possibly removing these two screws and removing the complete motor and just dremeling the slots a little bit more tolerance towards this side so I could space the motor back maybe 5 or 10 thousandths of an inch. That might actually work, but I'm going to get a hold of the customer and see if he can find a replacement gear to go back into this unit. If he can have one 3D printed, probably would make things easier. It would probably take an hour or so to remove the screws, take the motor out because it needs to be disassembled from the mechanism, and then just Dremel a little oval on the top of this, or an ellipse, and then Dremel these a little bit farther to, well, the top of your screen as you're watching this video, and just seeing if it would actually fit. That would be the last resort. So, and give the gear to the customer and let him see if he can send it off and quite possibly have it replicated without the crack. Okay, once again, thanks for watching. Remember, with your help, we can try to keep these things out of the landfill, out of the recycle bin, and out of the e-waste facility. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.